everyone, Officer Brick here. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at another city-related MOC. Well, let's face it, they're all basically city-related MOCs, but this is part of my public transit division. This is a light rail transit train, or a tram, I guess you could call it as well. And it's a good size. You can sort of see here, it's basically meant to be like an electric tram. You do have an onboard operator, and you can sort of see here in the front. I've just tried to keep the front as rounded as I possibly can, and I've got a number of lights on there. And then you can sort of see the roof. I really tried to get that curvature on the roof because I really wanted to have that look. It really gives it that appearance that it's a train. And then I just sort of disconnected it here, but if we take just a closer look here, most of these transit trains, and they always have that kind of that accordion or that articulated look. Basically, I just took these 1x2 grill bricks and I put a bunch together just to sort of give it that illusion. That's what it is. And the back and the front pieces they're almost identical, with the exception of I just sort of put a bit of a warning placard in the back there, and the large electric antenna is on that tram. This is where the conductor is. He's in this car here, whereas this one, it isn't set up for a conductor. But again, the trains are virtually identical, and like I said, they are a good size. It is a good size when it's put together. You can just sort of see here, you can actually move car to car if you wanted to. I do have a few passengers that are in the car at the moment. And in terms of connecting them together, that was a bit of a challenge, because when you have two large pieces like this, it doesn't take corners very well on the tracks. But what I ended up doing was the base is sort of made with I'll just show you the bottom here. It's made with one of these Technic pieces here, and so I took a number of Technic parts, and this allows for a lot more articulation. So when the train cars are moving around, they tend to corner on the tracks better, which is ultimately what I wanted. Let's take a look inside these. All right, so we'll pop off the first one and just sort of take a look inside there. You can see we have a few seats inside. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the conductor, and then you have room for any other passengers who may want to travel. The doors are just standard doors that swing open, swing closed. Nothing sensational there. And I mean, ultimately, I really do like the look and the fact that I can fit more people inside the train. And then just sort of pop the roof back on here and adjust the antenna. And then the second car, well, basically it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats, and enough room for passengers or anyone else who may need to stand. And as I said, this car is more set up for passengers. There's not a place for a conductor. It's meant to sort of just be the back end. And while it's not motorized, it does run well on the tracks here. Just sort of see here, it moves along quite nicely, no issues. I mean, it will look quite good once I get the new city layout up and going, but yeah, that's just about it. Just to give you a look at what it's like on the tracks here. And I mean, ultimately, it's a very good scale. Kind of standard in what Lego puts together, but I am quite happy with it and how it turned out. Alright, so that about wraps it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed having a look at my tram. And feel free to leave me a comment or any feedback. Let me know what you think. Would you have done something differently, or do you think that this would be something you would potentially use in your city? Always curious to hear what people's feedback are. I enjoy reading the comments as long as they're positive and constructive. Try not to, you know, put anything negative, because there's enough negative energy in the world. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thanks for joining me, and I still have a few more videos on the way. As I said, as we get closer to December, it's gonna slow down a little bit for me, as I'm gonna be a little bit busier. But don't worry, I'll still be posting when I can, and any city updates, I'll be sure to let you know. So again, thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you again soon.